Okay. Solve. That means you're finding what the variable is. So step one, you're supposed to get the absolute. No, we're not doing absolute. The radical all by itself. So Dylan, what do you want to move to get the radical all by itself?
5.
Yes. So subtract 5 from both sides. So radical 2y minus 1 equals 3. How do we, Amanda, undo the radical? What's the inverse of radical? Yes. To undo radical, we are going to square both sides because what's the index, guys? 2. Okay. Now, Brandon N, what's happening on the left-hand side? If I square and then there's a radical, they cancel each other out. What's left? 2y minus 1 equal 3 squared is what? This one goes to Brooke. 9. What do you want to do next? Hope to solve for y. Yeah. So now 2y equals 10. Divide both sides by 2. ANC, 10 divided by 2. Y is 5. Don't be rushing box that up. Last step. We have to do what? Check. Mentally. Let's go. 5 times 2 is minus 1. Square root of 9 plus 5. 8. Can I keep it? Great. Box it up. Why don't you your partner?
Question.
Sure.
So let's say the answer was 4, like we actually got 4, but it didn't work in the equation.
Doesn't mean you did something wrong or it doesn't exist.
So is there always going to be an answer for all these equations?
Not all the time.
Okay.
Sometimes
so
there'll be no real solutions.
Okay, so I was going to say, like, if we got 5, like we did, we'd plug it in.
And then it's not true. Yeah. So like, let's say we plugged it in, right? And then this is like 1.
Yeah.
Then that means it's not true. That means there's no real solution.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Take a minute to do 2. You and your partners work together. Come up with an answer to 2.
I'm so focused on this other thing right now. I forgot. I keep telling myself I'm gonna remember, but I never do.
It has like a plus sign.
I'm looking at it now, doing it in my head, and it doesn't look like it could actually work. So it might not be
Okay. Final answer, okay? If you need to, talk to your team. But final answer is, this one goes to Hunter. Final answer to 2, Hun.
I got -8.
-8. Final answer to 2, please. Brandon C.
I got
-8. Final answer to 2, please. Malinel. X equals 65. Okay. I'm not sure, so let's work it out together. We first have to isolate the radical. What do you move, Hannah, to isolate the radical? Perfect. Subtract 9 from both sides. Square root of x minus 1 equals -8. Gemma, what do you want to do next to solve for x? How do we undo the square root? Square both sides? Okay. All right. If we square both sides, the radical and the power of 2, they undo each other. So what's on the left-hand side, Lena? Very good. Equals -8 squared is what, Victoria? 64. Add 1 to both sides. X equals 65. Did you check it?
Yeah. No real solution.
Oh, let's check it then together. 65 minus 1.
64.
Square root of 64.
8.
8 plus 9.
17.
Never 1. So therefore, instead of boxing these things up, I have to write what?
No real solution.
No real solution. Okay. And let me highlight this. And I want you to think for me. See the highlighted part? Hold on. Everyone look at the highlighted part for me. Can someone see any problem with that right now? Everyone look at the whiteboard. Look at the highlighted part. Anyone see any Problematic with the highlighted part. MH?
You can't have a negative in the radical.
Yeah, anything that comes out of the radical may never ever be what? Negative. So that right here is the problem. Brendan, see?
So wait, why can't you like have a solution?
Because when I plug an x back in, it's not true.
Plug X in where?
In your original equation. 65 minus 1, that's 64. That's okay. Square root of 64 is?
8,
8. 8 plus 9 is?
not 1.
Not 1. I don't care what it is, not 1. So final answer is you cannot have a real solution. Okay, so do not box up anything except no real solutions. Yes, Grace?
So any problem with a negative in the radical is no real solution, just like automatically?
No, 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 no. Not any problem. Only what kind of radicals? Square root or fourth root or sixth root.
Okay, so like any even number.
Any even index. Okay, 3. Tell me how to, McKenna, how do we isolate your radical?
Add 1.
Very good. So here we go. 5. Fourth root of 2m plus 1 equals 15. What do you do next, Roger, to isolate the radical?
Divide by 5.
Perfect. Divide by 5. Whoops. Oh, come on. So now we have fourth root of 2m plus 1 equals to 3. Can I square both sides? No. What's your index here? Fourth. So to undo the fourth index, I would have to raise it to fourth power. Okay. So I'm out of space, so this gets to be written right here. So on the left-hand side, what do we have left, Emma P?
I'm going way ahead. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
2m plus 1 equals 81.
Perfect. Then we are going to, what do you want to do next, Delaney, to solve for m? Subtract 1 from both sides. So 2m equals to 80. Divide both sides by 2. Kennedy, 80 divided by 2 is? Okay, don't be rushed to box it up. All right, let's check. 2 times 40 is? 80 plus 1. 4 root 81. 3. 3 times 5.
15.
15 minus 1. Can I keep it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, you and your friend work out number 4, and that will be the end of our day.
Thank you.
Once you have an answer, can you turn sideways, backwards, forward, whatever turns you want to turn? Share your answers with each other. So you forget to check it? Should we check it? Oh yeah, okay. So just example 4. This is the last problem today.
She is getting better. Yeah, before I check it.
Okay. Kai, find our answer to example 4, hon.
Oh, I got y equals negative 30.
Okay. And then, so let's see. How about Chance? What did you get for your answer?
No solution.
No real solution. All right, let's see it. Isolate the radical. That means we subtract 2, right, guys? So third root of 3y plus 1 equals to negative 2. How do we undo the third root? We cube it. We raise to the third. Here we go. I'm out of space, so I am going to be writing it right there. 3y plus 1 equals negative 2 to the third is negative 8. Minus 1 from both sides. 3y equals negative 9. Divide both sides by 3. Y equals negative 3. Oh, so far, one of these students is going to be right. I don't know which one. So anxious to find out. Hey, 3 times -3 is? -9 plus 1. -8. But what kind of index do we have? Can I have a negative under the third index? Oh yeah. What's the third root of -8? -2 plus 2. 0. Can I keep it? Yes. Okay. So, rule of thumb, odd index. Is it okay to have negative under?
Yes.
Yes. That's an egg roll. Go ahead and wrap it up.